Alright, so last time we learned how to add an image and add text in the book creator with just the basics and how to change the size, change the font, move it around, things like that. Now we're going to go a little bit more in depth. Alright, so on this next page, it's entirely up to you how you want to organize this. If you want to add chapters in there, it's very easy to do. You just go and create a text of it, and so we'll make our table of contents. No, that's way too big, so we're going to go make that a bit smaller. And I'm going to go use Georgia for my print. Maybe I'll make that just a little bit smaller still. Make it bold. Set as a title. And let's elongate that. There we go. So now it all fits on one line. Put that. There we go. Now I want to start creating my table of contents. So to add to that, put chapter 1. Dot, 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 dot. Introduction. Chapter 2. Dot, 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 dot. Types of frogs. And so on and so forth. I can keep adding to this later as I need to. So I'm going to hit done. That's way too big. You see how it scrolls across 2 pages. So if you make it big enough, you can have it go across 2 pages, or you could have it just be on the single page. So let's make that smaller. There we go. Now this looks small right now, but keep in mind that 12 font is how big it normally appears on your page. Make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. And let's go ahead and kind of elongate this. Ooh, we're almost there. I'm fitting it all in one. Ooh. And just a little too small still, so let's hit I. There we oops. There we go. Now on the next page, I'm going to make my text, and I'm going to call it Chapter 1. Introduction. No, we don't want that over there. We want that at the top of this page. I'm going to drag and drop. Hit info. Now I want it to be centered. See, just like that. Now it's not aligned to the left. I'll make that much bigger. Now again, if I'm happy with them both being the same size, then I can keep them in the same text box. If I want them 2 different sizes, then I need to make them 2 different text boxes. This is the only way as of right now that you can do subscripts, superscripts. You're going to have to go and make 2 different text boxes and add them on top of each other. Okay, now I'm going to add myself an image right there. And let's add this guy right here. I don't want that spreading across 2 pages, so I'm going to, oops, don't want to grab that. You know when you selected something, when you click on it and you see the blue dots around it. So we're going to make that just a little smaller. Let's move him over here first. There we go. Now I want to add a recording so that way when somebody sees this they can click on it and they can learn about this little frog right here. So I'm going to click on the music icon And you can see right there where it says start recording. So whenever I'm ready, I'm going to record my voice. And it's going to save it for me automatically on my iTunes library. Okay, so ready? This is a poison dart frog. They only get their poison from the food they eat out in the wild. Poison dart frogs that are kept in captivity do not actually create their own poison. They are non-poisonous. Now, once I'm finished, it asks, do you want to use this recording? And I could say yes or no, depending on how I felt about it. I didn't like the way I said that, so I'm going to click no, and let's record it again. This is an image of a poison dart frog. They are poisonous in nature only because of the food they eat. When they are kept in captivity, they are no longer poisonous. Now, I want to keep it this time. Click yes. And you can see we have this little icon right down here. Now you can go and move this anywhere you want to. Because I want it to be associated with the image, I'm going to drag it and I'm going to put it right there in the corner of my image. Now, if I want to test it out, just click on it. And it would probably help if I turned on the sound. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? This is an image of a poison dart frog. They are poisonous in nature only because of the food they eat. When they are kept in captivity, they are no longer poisonous. And there you have it. It's that simple. Now, if you have any music that's already loaded onto your iPad, then you can import that music as well. Gets a little bit tricky, though, when it comes to copyright laws, though. So you want to make sure that it is music that you are able to use and to publish. That's why it's usually safer to just go with your own recordings. You can use GarageBand. There are websites out there that have tons of free music that you can use. It's really up to you. Okay. And that is how you add sound to your book in Book Creator.